Hi guys, this is Matt here again. Just had to get my this is my mask that I wear. Because I've been quite abused by my older brother in the last couple of years. Because mental health is actually very common now. This is Harrington Road. You guys all know where I'm walking to. I'm just going to Takato Reserve. Just around going to our park area. Yeah, just want to know what you guys are going through. So I'm just gonna put my mask on. Hope you guys still can hear me. Yeah, my house has been quite abused because of my older brother's issues. And it's no longer acceptable to get a medication in this country. It's no longer acceptable to get a medication in the country and just make everyone else be quiet about it. I find it's a very abusive behaviour. As you can see, there's a lot of new apartment areas being built up around this area, around Rafka, Harrington Road. Yeah, I don't know how to see the time on this thing, but I'll just continue. We'll just continue going down Harrington Road, and we'll go down to Waikato Reserve. Yeah, I'm not sure what you guys are going through in your own countries, but I believe that mental health is becoming more common now. It's becoming more a normality of life now. It's nothing that needs to be hidden or shameful about. As you guys know in other videos, I've said this in many other videos previously to this one. I'm already saying that mental health is actually very it is quite a common thing, especially in this country. And you can have all the privacy you like and stuff like that, but to make someone else be quiet about mental health is very abusive. Other times they know. Yeah, cool. I just check. This is my new phone, guys. So I'm just checking the time. It's only just gone 3 minutes. Yeah. So this street's called Zodiac. So coming down Zodiac Road. Sorry guys, I'm just trying to sort of stuff out. Yeah, I've got this mask that I've just shown before to cover my mouth, just from any type of nicotine or any type of smoke in this country. I believe it is abuse to make somebody else be quiet about mental health in all levels and make that other person suffer. I'm just living proof that you can overcome mental health problems. You can overcome sickness and disease, no matter what the situation or circumstances. We've got local elections coming up in September, so it'll be very interesting. Who's going to be standing up for this country, who's going to be standing up for Jesus Christ, in this world, and actually saying no, we're not been living in a climate change era. We actually have been living in these last times between 2020 and 2020 and this year. Just across the road. yeah, I think it's very, very interesting what's happening in our own governments. And then, you know, I feel very sorry for for our healthcare system and those who work in it at present, because they are only doing so much. They can only do so much work, you know, helping patients in that area. But they are. I just saw something on the news last night that secondary school teachers will be striking next. I think it's next week or the week after, because of their pay increases haven't been increased. Well, they've only been increased by like 5 or 10%, which is not really that great. So I'm not sure what you guys are going through in your own country at present, but I'm sure you guys are going through similar issues as here as in New Zealand. And I think we've got to wake up about what's happening in our society. Us Christians we cannot be silent to the things that are happening in our world anymore. What I'm going to say to on this video, I'll just say it pretty bluntly. If anybody in this country pushes like for myself as a Christian, I'm not here to judge or push my views onto others. I'm not here to pass judgment onto everyone on this planet. That's up to God. But as for any other type of, if anyone like Islam, you know, the Muslims or any other person in this country who pushes their views, who actually forces their views onto someone else, I will be speaking up about it. I will be putting my finger in and saying, no, excuse me, you can't. This is this Taikato Reserve. You guys know where I'm going anyway. Yeah, I was just saying, like, if any other people, any other person who pushes their views views onto our country or to anyone else, I'll be saying to that person or people, saying, excuse me, you don't have a right to force your views onto others. That's a breach of human rights. You cannot make someone do something against their own beliefs. So this is just Taikato Reserve here. As you guys know, you guys have seen this on my other mobile. I'm just testing out this new phone here. Hopefully it'll be better clarity. Hopefully it'll be better, more clearer. Yeah, I just want to say to all you dear believers around the world, you guys don't have to suffer alone. Nobody should have to suffer mental health or any other issues alone. I think, whatever life troubles you go through, you have a right to speak up about it. You guys have a right to speak up about the views that you guys hold today. So you guys know this is just Taikato Reserve, and just stop here for a sec. What is the time? That's only 9. So I just put these videos as 15 minutes because they're only 15 minutes long. See, these are just the exercises that's done here. You guys know my videos when I first came down here. I was really shocked that you could actually come down here and do your exercises down here for free. I just want to find a seat somewhere. Hopefully that's going to be a little bit better. Yeah, so I just I don't know if I can flip my video around. Let me just check if you guys can see me right. Yeah, I just want to say to all you guys out there, wherever you're at, just continue in the faith of God. Continue reading God's word every day. I think we're living close towards the second coming of Jesus Christ. There's no doubt about it. What we've been seeing in the last 4 years, is biblical warning signs about what was prophesied in Jesus' time when he was talking about nations rising against nations and kingdoms against kingdoms. Yeah, I think so. I think we're living so much in this prophetic hour that I believe that we're in. I know that we are living towards the end of times, but we have to continue focusing on God, focusing on Jesus Christ. I just want to say to everyone around all parts of the world, wherever you are, just be in the faith and continue to pray for one another. Continue to stay strong for the Lord. The enemy, I think Satan is trying to do much damage in the way of mental health, and other areas too. But he knows he's got very much little time left. God's word tells us, Satan comes in very much great anger because his time is short. It's just saying that the enemy is trying to do much damage in our country. And he's trying to do much damage in the way of mental health and private privacy and all that kind of stuff. And I think at the end of this life, it doesn't work. You can't make someone do something against their own life. Every person on this planet has a citizen's just wiping this down. Has a citizen's right to seek help and support from any person on the phone or just whoever. It's not to judge. It's just there to talk to someone who you need to talk to about with things. And I think we're in this generation where there is a lot of garbage thrown in our kids' faces, especially before this worldly secularism and this sexuality. I just think personally they should get rid of all the genderology rubbish, and get rid of the word gender and just have things as male and female only, because that's who we have as only men and women on this planet. There's no trans, there's no anything in that kind of line. It's only just men and women. And a lot of people disagree about that, but I'm sorry to say that's what it is. There's no trans, there's no in betweens. It's only just men and women only on this planet. Let's see what's the time. Yeah, I was just showing you guys showing this video with you guys on my new phone. It's a Oppo Series X9 or X5. You guys probably know more phone technology than what I have. So I just wanted to know what you guys have been up to in the last little while. How you guys have been, and just seeing what you guys have been up to in the last little while. Hello. And just to say hi to you guys again. Just testing out this new phone, and just wanting to know how things are. If you guys want any prayers or comments, feel free to put your comments down on the comment section below. If you guys want to say anything, I'm free to open comments. Some of them I will look, and others, if I just agree to disagree, I'll just carry on. That's the time. All right, guys, I love you and leave you for now, and we'll probably see you in the next one. Bye.